Hey there, you with the cervix. Do you know if you need a cervical screening test? It looks like some of you might. Not that kind of test. Let's take a look at the ideal candidate for the cervical screening test and why it is so important. If you are a woman or anyone with a cervix over the age of 25, then you are eligible for a cervical screening test, or a CST as it's called for short. You might have heard the test being referred to as a pap smear, which is what it used to be called. The cervical screening test is the new and improved test that detects for the human papillomavirus, or HPV. An HPV infection can occur from skin-on-skin contact. HPV is a sexually transmitted virus that is one of the main causes of cervical cancer, which is why women between the ages of 25 and 74 need to be tested every 5 years. So, what does a cervical screening test involve? While you lie on your back with your knees bent, the doctor or nurse inserts an instrument called a speculum into your vagina so they can see the cervix. Then they use a tiny brush to take a sample of cells from the cervix. It's not all rainbows and butterflies, but it's important to talk to your healthcare provider about a CST. They will offer guidance and reassurance on the process. The test is performed in a matter of minutes, gives you peace of mind, and it could save your life. The lab processes the sample quickly and returns the results to your healthcare provider, who will explain your results to you. A cervical screening test should never be painful. Make sure to alert your healthcare provider if you are feeling any pain. The thought of going for a cervical screening test can be a little daunting, but remember, this test is a normal part of life and your healthcare provider's job. They have seen and heard it all before. Getting a cervical screening test is something everyone with a cervix should do every 5 years to stay safe and protected from cervical cancer. People with symptoms can request a CST from their healthcare provider. If you think you might be eligible, due or overdue for a cervical screening test, contact your healthcare provider today. Remember, cervical cancer is no joke, and vagina jokes aren't funny either. Period.